Do you want to know how winners win and how losers lose? There is a step-by-step process into it, and let me explain that to you. Everybody want to take themselves to the next level in terms of happiness, in terms of health, in terms of lifestyle, in terms of money, and various different things. When there is a goal, because you get inspired from some people, yes or no? For example, in terms of health, you see somebody having a six-pack and you got inspired from that person and you say that, okay, I also want to have a six-pack. And you see somebody having a wonderful lifestyle experience, you see somebody having an inspiration. That time what do? You again put that as your goal, that okay, I also want to actually achieve that. When you put that goal, you know that goal is not going to become real until you work for it, which means you got to work for it. And when you're working, what will come is obstacle. Yes or no? Everything that you want to achieve, there will be an obstacle. When the obstacle comes, winners will have a different choice than the losers. Because when the obstacle comes, the heat is going to build up inside you, the pressure is going to build up inside you, the stress is going to build up inside you. And if you could handle that, and if you could able to break through that obstacle, you are a champion. But losers will have a different choice because they are not ready to get out of their comfortable zone, out of uncomfortable zone. Yes or no? That is the time they avoid the heat, the pressure, the stress, and every single thing. That is the point they break down. When they break down, they go through a very important process which is called as delay, decay, and dead, which is a 3D process. Okay, there is a two choice for the losers also. Sometimes losers turn as a winner. Yes or no? Sometimes you break down, sometimes you fail in something, but again later on you realize that okay, that was my mistake, then you start achieving that. There also when you break down, you will have option, which is 3D process. Either you can delay in everything, you can decay, then you can dead, or you can go through dreaming. You can dream big again, you can do, right? So dream, decide, and do. That is a 3D process. And if you have a mentor during that process, because this is not going to happen in a single day, this is not going to happen in a single hour, this is not going to happen in like 1 month. This might be a process of 1 year for some people, this might be a process of 6 months for some people. Yes or no? So which means when you are in that point, there is an event will happen in your life. It could be your mentor is coming and actually helping you understand that what exactly the mistake you are doing, or it could be the family is actually pressure. You have to take care of your family, you have to take care of your child, you have to take care of your wife, or somebody getting into hospitalized. That time there is no option that you cannot say I'm gonna fail in this, right? You have to get through, you have to break through. In that event, if you give a positive meaning to that event, you are going to go back to work, okay, because you realize that okay, the last time when the heat was more, when the pressure was more, when the stress was more, you broke down, and you realize that the outer circumstances problems are much more heated, are much more pressurized than that one. And then you go back to work, then you face that obstacle, you break through that, you become a champion. This is the two ways of champion cycle what you have seen. But there are some of the people, whatever the opportunity you give, whatever the possibility you show them, there will be losers as well, right? So what is the path they choose? It's a similar path, which is nothing but they put the inspiration, then they put the goal, then they start working. When the obstacle comes, they break down. When they break down, they go through 3D process of delay, decay, and death. Yes or no? And when that happened, when the event actually happened in their life, they give a negative belief or negative meaning to it. And when you give the negative meaning to it, that is where the self-destructions will actually happen. That is how a lot of losers will lose. But sometimes even loser will have an option to come back as a winner when they give the positive meaning to it. Yes or no? And if you agree, or what did you learn from this video, with this content, okay, I want you to type it in the comment section that what was your breakthrough, that how you could able to break through that. Because whenever you want to break through your fear, you want to break through the problems, definitely you got to overcome with the pressure, the stress, the heat inside you that has to burst out. Then you become a warrior. Yes or no? That's a very important attitude. That's the process how winners always win. Because it's not just because of the strategy, it is not just because of the techniques, tactics, it is because of the mindset, heart set, right? If that is strong, there is no option that you can become a loser. Never. You are always a winner, alright? So with that, okay, if you like this video and comment whatever the learnings you have actually got, and share with somebody who is struggling, or where whom you think that it can actually help them.